Hundreds of voter ballots were set aflame in Portland, Oregon in late October. Incidents such as these in 2020's January 6 riot have left many in fear of the possibility of post-election violence. A survey conducted by AP News stated that 4 in 10 registered voters are concerned about post-election violence. GCC students expressed their thoughts on the matter as we move on to face the results of the 2024 presidential election.
I know, especially with 2020, there was definitely a huge kind of just like devastation about it was like, they I forgot the phrase that they used, but it was it was a fraud, and this person should have won it, but it should have not been this person. So I feel like especially now, I feel like either way it's gonna go, there's whichever way, there's one party's gonna be satisfied and happy, and then the other party's gonna be more like, this is rigged, this is not fair, blah blah blah.
Many students acknowledged the possibility of post-election violence, with some expressing their distrust of the Electoral College.
I think if people weren't happy with the outcome and enough people did gather to express their discontent with that, it's more likely that some form of violence or some, how would you say, maybe disorderly conduct might take place, because people behave the way they do in groups, and when you feel supported with other people, you're more likely to take certain actions you wouldn't do alone. I don't know what it would look like. I don't think it's going to be detrimental. I don't think it would be like a huge uptick in violent crimes against people, hide in your houses, it's over type of deal. But people might get rowdy.
Honestly, I would see I think just because the way that stuff is now, like how polarized the political landscape is, I could see there being some form of outlash depending on the vote, just because people have it go the way they want. But genuinely, I could see that being more of should the Democratic Party win and Kamala wins, I think honestly it'd be more of an outlash from the Republicans and vice versa. I think there'd be more political violence if the Democratic Party won than if the Republican Party did.
In an interview with NPR News, Dr. Lucy McBride stated that the best way to deal with election anxiety is to exercise your independence and vote. McBride went on to say anxiety is the absence of control, and that using your voice makes a difference. Reporting for GC360, I'm Andrew Brown.